Well, I got to tell you, the Chicago Sky are one of the worst basketball teams I've ever seen. And today, their coach literally just waved the white flag. He quit. He literally just said, Phoenix Mercury, destroy us even more than you're destroying us right now.
The Chicago Sky aren't just having a rough patch. They're neck deep in one of the ugliest starts in WNBA history, holding a brutal 3-9 record. But even that ugly stat line couldn't have prepared fans for the full-scale collapse they staged against the Phoenix Mercury. This wasn't just a defeat, it was a flat-out surrender. Coach Tyler Marsh slammed the panic button in the third quarter, yanking the entire starting five off the floor like he was escaping a fire. This wasn't part of a game plan, it was damage control. And at the center of the chaos, Angel Reese, the team's so-called cornerstone, having an absolute nightmare of a season. If you think Reese might be the WNBA's biggest flop right now, type baby giraffe in the comments. Let's go!
Oh my God, this team is garbage. Golly. Man, Angel Reese with a triple single, 9 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. She was a minus 25.
Angel Reese, part 43. Let's get it. National TV stinker. For tantrum. Bang! She only took one shot in the game. It's because her teammates refused to give her the ball. On the bright side, at least she has a podcast. Am I right? Bang! Sure, just take your sweet old time getting back on D, huh? Know where to be. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Look at that. Team player. Put her to the All-Star game. Bang!
Let's back things up a bit. The Sky came into this matchup already in freefall, having dropped 5 of their last 6 games. And their turnover average? A jaw-dropping 18.9 per contest. Dead last in the league. That's not just careless play, that's like trying to perform brain surgery wearing oven mitts. This squad isn't just out of sync, they've lost the entire playbook.
This team stinks. Angel Reese not even in top 10 in all-star voting. This team stinks. A triple single, and y'all was out there ranting and raving, talking about her all-star. She should be an all-star. Like, man, come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. This team is terrible.
Phoenix smelled weakness early and pounced, opening the first quarter with a crushing 31-8 lead as Chicago practically hand-delivered 13 points off 8 giveaways. But the real moment that etched this collapse into WNBA history came in the third. The Mercury launched into an 11-3 run, ballooning the lead to 25, and Coach Marsh made the dreaded decision. He threw in the towel. Angel Reese and Camila Cardoso were pulled, not due to foul trouble or rotation, but to spare them from further embarrassment. This wasn't just substituting players, it was waving the white flag on national television.
Audience.
Chicago Sky is more like Chicago, why are you on TV? Like, they're embarrassment, bro. There's a reason why the Indiana Fever are on TV all the time, because they actually have a good product, when they have a good game, even a bad game, they're still actually fun to watch. This is horrible. Chicago Sky is an embarrassment, bro. The WNBA definitely screwed up having this game as a national televised game. They screwed up bad.
Meanwhile, the Mercury played like their playoff hopes were on the line, torching the Nets with 56.5% shooting overall and an insane 57.1% from deep. Sammy Whitcomb caught fire in the second quarter, draining 5 three-pointers like she was at a shoot-around. By the end, Phoenix logged their first 100-point performance of the season, while the Sky crumbled under the weight of 21 turnovers and limped to just 86 points. This wasn't a battle, it was a one-sided...
I don't know what's wrong with them, but like, they could lose this game by 40. Like, I don't know. I don't know what is wrong with this team, because today it wasn't even, I don't even think that this was an effort thing. Like, I don't even think this was an effort problem. But at the end of the day, like, They're just not.
In a game where her team lost by 21, she was a team leading a minus 25. We still trying to post up in 2025. Spread it out like butter. Butter pecan. Only had 2 rebounds, and you're about to witness one of them. How about that? Athlete. Bang! ESPN graphic, by the way. We're on a generational run. Bang! In your first shot, 6 minutes into the third quarter. I don't care if it went in. Disgusting. How about it? Bang! Give it to her. This is a nice first team all cardio performance. She got her 10K steps in. Ole! 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 Angel, get back on defense!
The Chicago Sky are one of the worst basketball teams I've ever seen. And today, their coach literally just waved the white flag. He
won. The Chicago Sky suffered yet another defeat. But this wasn't just a routine loss. Coach Tyler Marsh benched Angel Reese mid-game, and many are calling it a surrender. Just 9 points and 2 rebounds, that's all Reese contributed before being pulled from the floor. So what went so terribly wrong? And is it time for fans to seriously ask, is Angel Reese really the right piece for this squad? Stick around, because this situation is spiraling fast.
Wow, someone said they feel sorry for Angel Reese. Like she ain't part of the reason the Chicago Sky suck. Hilarious.
17. That's the number of three-pointers the Chicago Sky gave up to the Phoenix Mercury in their most recent game. And here's the kicker. It's not the first time. It's the third time this season they've allowed that many. No other team in the league is remotely close to being this vulnerable from deep. These numbers aren't just concerning. They're record-breaking in the worst way. And this matchup made it crystal clear. Chicago's defense on the perimeter is officially a liability.
And I gotta tell you, some of these players can't hit water if they fell out of a boat. It was ugly. Haley Van Lith, 1 of 5. Kia Nurse, 2 of 8. It was just ugly, and my God, the Phoenix Mercury players, the key players, showed out.
Picture this. Sammy Whitcomb, all alone beyond the arc, untouched, drills a 3. Moments later, Satu Sabali receives a routine pass and, with no defensive pressure, buries another one. This wasn't a hot shooting night for Phoenix. This was a layup line from three-point land. The Mercury didn't have to force anything. They simply ran clean, simple actions, and Chicago never adjusted. By the end of the half, it was obvious. The Sky had no plan to stop it.
Let's start with Sammy Whitcomb right here. She was 5 of 10 from three-point range, 17 points. Satu Sabali, 5 of 7, just like you'd expect. Great field goal percentage, 15 points.
That's what's most alarming. The team's total inability to adapt. The defensive game plan didn't just falter, it vanished. One of Phoenix's most basic offensive setups involves spacing the floor with 4 shooters while parking Alyssa Thomas in the post. They exploited mismatches effortlessly, targeting Chicago's weakest defenders and generating wide-open looks from deep. And what did the Sky do? Nothing. There was no change in coverage, no fire, no recognition that they were getting torn apart.
But at the end of the day, the Mercury are good, the Sky are really bad. And funny thing is that the Sky were nowhere near as bad in this game as they were in a lot of other games. They were nowhere near as bad. The Mercury were just that good.
And this wasn't just a one-off disaster. Look deeper into the Sky's season stats and you'll find a pattern. They rank near the bottom of the WNBA in opponent three-point shooting percentage, game after game, giving up open perimeter looks. While most teams in the league tighten up from the arc, Chicago seems stuck. The league average in defending threes is well above where the Sky are sitting, and it's not improving.
Teams that allowed at least 16 three-pointers in a game this season. Chicago Sky has done it 3 times. All other teams in the entire freaking league, 3 times. Wow, combined.
Sure, every team has an off night, maybe a missed rotation here, a slow closeout there, but this is different.